If one more person tells me, oh, you're a decorator, I might just laugh. Basically because they have no idea what it takes to pull off a real event. Hey friend, welcome to day 16 of Event Pro Real Talk, the honest series where we talk about the real stuff that happens behind the scenes of business, especially in the event and the creative world. Today we're talking about one thing that really gets under my skin. People don't understand what we do as event planners. You know, they kind of oversimplify it, they disrespect it, and then they wonder why their DIY events crash and burn on them. Whether you're a planner, you're a decorator, caterer, photographer, content creator, DJ, MC, this video is for you. Sit tight and let's rock it together. Now, let's be truthful here. People only see what's in front of them. So they don't really know, what behind the scenes, what happened behind the scenes. So most times I don't really blame people when they say, oh, it's just decor. You just do, it's not just to plan, or it's not just to organize, or it's not just to do decor. So I don't really blame them because they don't know what goes behind the scenes, right? They don't see all the sleepless nights. They only see the lights, the flowers, the cute Instagram pictures. They don't see the planning meetings, the backup plans, the 3 a.m. vendor calls, the crisis management, the timelines, or the team coordination, right? They don't see any of that. So they think, oh, you just decorate. Oh, you just take pictures. Oh, you just help people post on Instagram, right? Does it sound familiar to you? This mindset is actually very dangerous. You know why? Because it leads to undervaluing, and it leads to undervaluing our work and undercharging for real labor. Now, I'm going to tell you about one time that I planned an event, and then the client was like, I don't want to pay for a full planning. I just want you to, I'll do most of it by myself. Just want you to do the on-the-day coordination. Guess what happened? The food was cold. The DJ was late. The guests didn't know where to go. Everything was upside down. The schedule was all over the place. And guess what? She came to me halfway through the event crying, oh, I should have just paid you to handle the whole thing. And this is exactly what also happens to caterers too. Oh, you just made just make some rice and chicken. And then on the day of the event, you now start hearing another story. Or to photographers, they'll be like, oh, just take a few shots. Or content creators, they'll be like, can you just post something simple real quick? People want the results without the respect or the budget, right? They don't want to, they don't want to give what it takes. They don't understand the skills that we have, or they don't value our skills. They feel like, oh, Shebi is just. No, it's not just. It's not just. These are real core skills that not everybody has, that deserves to be valued, that deserves to be paid rightly for, right? Now, let's talk about the truth about our work. Planning is not just about decor, right? It is logistics, it is budgeting, it is team coordination, it is contingency planning, it is venue layouts, it is timeline creation, and experience design, right? It is a whole lot. Now, decoration, on the other hand, is an art that takes training. It takes an eye for design. It takes sourcing. It takes setup. It takes tear down and hours of physical labor, right? So those skills should be valued. Now, content creation, on the other hand, is not just about posting. It is scripting. It is editing. It is lighting. It is filming. It is marketing. It is storytelling, and it is consistency. The photography. Let's talk about photography. Photography is not just clicking a button just to hit pin. It's lighting, it's editing, it's positioning, it's retouching, and knowing how to tell a story through lenses. We all wear so many hats, and people only see the final product. So now, what can we do about this? First thing is to educate gently, just like this video that I'm doing now. I'm hoping that this video would educate people on what and how valuable these skills are, and how they can stop taking them for granted. First thing we need to do as CEOs, as brand owners, is to educate gently. Use every opportunity to explain the value of what you do. Don't get defensive. Just be clear. Tell them how your skill is invaluable, right? Let people know how good you are. Don't just, don't blab them off. Don't just say, I'm good at, don't, because they don't know, right? They don't know any better. So again, educate gently. 2, show your process publicly. Behind the scenes content builds respect. That's why it's valuable to always make behind the scenes content, right? It builds respect. It shows what goes into your work, right? People trust what they see. So show your process. Show how you work. How do you put things together, so they can see the work. You can see what it takes to do all of these things. Now 3, I would say offer options that match budgets. Offer the options that match clients' budgets. Now, not everybody can afford a full planning package, right? But you can offer on-the-day coordination. You can offer consulting-only packages, or you can offer planning tools, right? So whatever the client can afford, match the budget to it, right? So that way you're serving multiple people, and of course, you're not burning out, and you're still getting, you're not undercharged or underpaid. Now, help people see that some support is better than nothing. When you give them different options, you can see, okay, they can take the one that is valuable to them, or they can afford. Now, 4, I would say set clear boundaries and expectations. In this series, I've talked so much about boundaries and how they are very, very important. Set clear boundaries and expectations. Use contracts, use templates, use timelines, communicate from the start what your role is and what it's not, okay? Let them know. Now, on the last note, know that you're not just anything, okay? You are the glue that holds the entire event or creative execution together. And if nobody else gets it, I do. We do, right? We are building a community of planners, creators, service providers, and visionaries who deserve to be seen, who deserve to be respected and paid for what we bring to the table. So, of course, subscribe to our channel and grab our E.L.I.T.E Toolkit from the link in the description. And comment below if someone has ever downplayed your work. Let's talk about it. You're not running a business. You're running the show. You have a skill that cannot be undervalued, that should not be undervalued, rather. So, show them what you're good at. I'll see you tomorrow for day 17. Bye.